Hello ladies, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all doing well. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Miss 𝐃𝐲𝐬𝐿𝐵𝐻𝑡𝑠. If you haven't been living under a rock, I'm sure you're aware that there is an epidemic of lonely men, okay? So the chances of becoming a placeholder has increased because of this epidemic. A lot of people, or in particular in this case, men, will settle and will go for women who's not really their type, just to fill a void of loneliness. So this particular video, just to make it clear that it's addressing how to avoid being a placeholder and, maybe some signs of what, that might look like. If this is something that you enjoyed watching, please indicate by pressing the like button and also subscribe to join our community of ladies who are also on code. Please stay tuned for more commentary towards the end of this video. Being the girl that is always picked should not be seen as a badge of honor. The idea of never being single does not equate to having value. Something that is easily accessible does not require much effort to be attained. For instance, luxury brands do not advertise for sales. They are silently confident that they will attract an audience that is both appreciative and generous.
I don't think y'all understand how genuinely lonely I am, dog. Lonely is probably not even a word, bro. My soul is yearning for something that's not gonna come to me. Majority of the men on this earth are lonely as fuck. We're lonely. For ourselves, we have nobody to cater to. It's crazy because the loneliness runs so deep. They can't even bring themselves to cry. You feel it, but it never comes out, bro. The tears may form in their eyes, but they never drop.
So these old humans of New York posts keep popping up in my feed. I want to use today's to talk about how men will lie with their actions. This guy essentially has never been attracted to his girlfriend and just keeps lying about it. So he says, at first I told myself I could get past it. I said, let's just see how it goes. We had excellent dates. Everything else about her was exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to ruin something good for that one little reason. But it's been 1.5 years and I feel horrible, but I just can't get past it. And I feel like a bad person for being bothered by it. I can't bring myself to tell her. We're going to couples counseling next week, but I still don't think I'll be able to say it. Is there any right way to ask someone to lose weight for you? Pause.
So ladies, if you want to listen to the rest of that video, head over to her TikTok. Her handle name is underneath.
Okay, so there's 2 reasons why guys cheat, and I'm gonna explain it right now. Number 1 is that man is so insecure, so he has to cheat to make himself feel better. Now, if you noticed, a lot of the time, his girlfriend might be beautiful, and he'll cheat with somebody that doesn't even look as good as her. And the reason number 2 is guys simply get tired of what they have. They can have the most precious and best thing in front of them. They'll get tired of it. They'll want something else. And that's the sad truth. But let me tell you one thing. The men that truly love their ladies won't cheat.
Men are very smart. They're very smart. See, men date who they need to date when they're down, and they date who they want to date when they're up. This is why it's very important that you be careful with who you build with, because some men will use you for the foundation and finish the entire structure with someone else. Support him at his lowest and watch him cheat on you at his best. See, nowadays, the wrong man knows how to act right. So don't get it confused. He's still the wrong man, just saying the right things. So my advice to you would be, when a new man enter your life, fall on your knees and pray and see if it's a trick of the enemy or a treat from heaven. Be smart, date smart, choose wisely, and remember, I told you.
Ladies, the key to avoid being a placeholder is to be active and not passive in your selection whilst dating. This means that you know your worth, you have good comprehension of your standards, and therefore recognize what being appreciated looks like and feels like. Good knowledge of this causes one to be hyper-vigilant of red flags, making one to escape placeholdership. If you're finding it difficult to acknowledge whether you're genuinely appreciated in a relationship, then perhaps you may be putting other people before yourself. So when you put another person before yourself or above your own needs, you find it difficult to be really honest about how you feel in that relationship. And as much as you might like somebody, it's never worth downplaying your own needs just to satisfy the desires that you have with a person that doesn't even acknowledge you or even put you as priority in his life. Okay, that's what I've got to say. Stay tuned for more videos similar to this down the line.